Be me, 25-year-old female. Consider myself feminist, but still want romance. Notice that men seem much less flirtatious than they used to be. No playful banter, compliments, or casual romantic interest. Guys treat interactions like business meetings. Even attractive, confident men avoid any romantic undertones. Assume they're intimidated by strong, independent women, but realize they act this way with all women, not just feminists. Start paying attention to male behavior in dating environments. Attend friends' birthday party with lots of single people. Used to be that parties involved flirting and romantic tension. Now, men stick to safe topics like work and weather. Avoid any comments that could be interpreted as romantic interest. Women doing most of the initiating if anything happens. Guys respond but don't lead or pursue actively. Visit popular bar known for singles scene. Men socializing normally with each other. Approach women only when explicitly invited. No casual pickup attempts or playful conversation starters. Can I buy you a drink? Replaced with polite small talk. Romantic atmosphere exists, but men don't participate naturally. Women frustrated by lack of male initiative. Ask male friend why guys seem so passive in dating situations. Honestly, flirting feels too risky these days. Explains how casual romantic interest gets misinterpreted. Compliment someone's appearance, get accused of objectification. Try to be charming, called creepy or harassment. Safer to avoid romantic expression entirely. One misunderstood interaction can destroy reputation. Attend university mixer designed for student socializing. Male students keeping conversations strictly platonic. Avoiding any behavior that could seem like romantic pursuit. How's your major going? Instead of actual flirting. Female students wonder why guys seem so uninterested, but men are interested, just afraid to show it. Campus policies treat flirtation as potential harassment. Romantic expression criminalized in educational environment. Visit friend's workplace during office happy hour. Notice complete absence of workplace flirting. Men maintaining professional distance from female colleagues. No casual compliments, playful teasing, or romantic undertones. Used to be that work relationships started naturally. Now, HR policies prohibit most romantic expression. Flirting at work, classified as sexual harassment. Professional advancement requires avoiding female colleagues romantically. Speak with male coworker about dating culture changes. Learn that what feels like flirting to us feels like harassment to them. Describes workshop where normal conversation labeled problematic. Making eye contact too long considered aggressive behavior. Asking personal questions about weekend plans called invasive. Flirtation redefined as predatory behavior. Men taught that romantic interest equals inappropriate conduct. Attend college reunion where classmates reconnect. Men avoiding flirtatious behavior with former female friends. Conversations stay in safe territory of career updates. No romantic nostalgia or playful interaction. Remember when we used to have chemistry? Off limits. Past romantic connection can't be acknowledged. Current social climate makes reminiscing dangerous. Men protecting themselves from misinterpretation. Visit friend's engagement party with single guests. Notice how men approach romantic opportunities. Wait for explicit signals before showing any interest. Require verbal confirmation before making moves. Are you interested in continuing this conversation? Romance becomes contractual negotiation rather than natural flow. Spontaneous romantic chemistry replaced by formal consent protocols. Flirting impossible when everything requires documentation. Research dating apps and online interaction patterns. Discover how men modify behavior in digital spaces. Opening messages carefully crafted to avoid offense. No pickup lines, sexual innuendo, or playful banter. Hello, I noticed we have similar interests, replaces creativity. Dating profiles focus on accomplishments rather than personality. Romantic expression filtered through harassment concerns. Online flirting eliminated due to screenshot risks. Speak with male friend about his dating app experience. Can't show real personality because everything gets judged. Describes how casual humor gets reported as inappropriate. Made joke about her profile, got banned from platform. Dating algorithms punish authentic male expression. Romantic authenticity replaced by sanitized persona. Men performing acceptable masculinity rather than being themselves. Attend speed dating event to observe interaction dynamics. Men asking interview questions instead of flirting. What are your career goals? Replaces romantic conversation. No playful teasing, witty banter, or sexual tension. Romantic chemistry impossible in formal question format. Women complaining about boring conversation. Men following script to avoid saying anything problematic. Romantic spontaneity killed by behavioral guidelines. Visit comedy club during dating-themed show. Comedian jokes about how flirting became harassment. Audience laughs because everyone recognizes truth. Used to be able to tell woman she looked beautiful. Now that's objectification and reduces her to appearance. Comedy highlighting absurdity of current romantic rules. Natural romantic expression criminalized by activist messaging. Speak with bar owner about changes in social atmosphere. Used to be that people met and flirted naturally here. Now everyone's afraid of making wrong move. Describes liability concerns about promoting romantic interaction. One harassment complaint shuts down business. Social venues avoiding romantic atmosphere due to legal risks. Community spaces no longer facilitate natural romantic connection. Attend church singles group meeting. Even religious environment affected by flirtation anxiety. Men avoiding romantic pursuit despite appropriate setting. Don't want to make anyone uncomfortable at church. Spiritual community contaminated by secular romantic paranoia. Traditional courtship replaced by formal friendship protocols. Religious values can't overcome cultural messaging about male behavior. Observe workplace training about professional conduct. Romantic interest in colleagues constitutes harassment. Flirting creates hostile work environment for others. Normal human attraction treated as professional misconduct. Romantic connection between adults criminalized in workplace. Career advancement requires suppressing natural romantic impulses. Professional success dependent on avoiding female colleagues romantically. Speak with HR director about dating policies. Zero tolerance for romantic expression between employees. Describes how casual flirting leads to formal complaints. Better safe than sorry when lawsuits are expensive. Workplace romance eliminated through legal paranoia. Human connection sacrificed for liability protection. Adults treated like children, incapable of managing romantic feelings. Attend university lecture about consent and dating culture. Enthusiastic consent required for all romantic interaction. Flirting redefined as potential assault without explicit permission. Natural romantic progression criminalized by consent doctrine. Men taught that showing interest equals violation. Romantic expression requires legal framework rather than emotional connection. Courtship replaced by contract negotiation. Research media coverage of dating and harassment. Discover how flirting stories get twisted into assault narratives. Man approached woman at bar becomes predatory behavior. Normal romantic pursuit reframed as threatening conduct. Media amplifying female victimhood while demonizing male interest. Romantic expression treated as evidence of predatory intent. Speak with divorced male friend about dating after marriage. Completely different world than when I was young. Describe shock at current dating expectations. Can't compliment woman without written permission. Romantic confidence destroyed by contemporary dating rules. Men choosing celibacy over navigating impossible social requirements. Divorce recovery complicated by hostile dating environment. Visit friend's fitness center during social hours. Men avoiding romantic interaction with attractive women. Clear mutual interest, but no pursuit behavior. Don't want to be guy who bothers women at gym. fitness community segregated by romantic anxiety, natural romantic opportunities missed due to harassment fears, social spaces becoming gender segregated to avoid romantic complications. Attend graduate school orientation with young professionals, male students avoiding romantic interaction with female classmates, academic career too important to risk harassment allegation, educational advancement requires romantic celibacy, intellectual partnership, impossible when romance criminalized, future professional relationships damaged by romantic paranoia, academic excellence achieved through emotional suppression, speak with male friend about his romantic confidence, used to feel natural approaching women I found attractive. Now, every interaction feels like job interview. Describes loss of romantic spontaneity and authenticity. Confidence destroyed by cultural messaging about male behavior. Natural masculine energy suppressed through social conditioning. Romantic expression replaced by performance of acceptable behavior. Observe dating culture among younger generation. Men waiting for explicit female initiation before responding. Romantic agency transferred entirely to women. Male pursuit behavior eliminated through cultural pressure. Traditional courtship replaced by female-led interaction. Men becoming passive romantic participants rather than active pursuers. Gender role reversal without corresponding attraction changes. Attend wedding where single guests interact. Notice absence of romantic tension despite celebratory atmosphere. Men celebrating marriage while avoiding romantic pursuit. Wedding environment can't overcome learned romantic caution. Romantic celebration highlighting romantic impossibility. Love being honored while romantic expression being suppressed. Cognitive dissonance between romantic ideals and social reality. Research psychological impact of romantic suppression on men. Discover increasing rates of male romantic anxiety and avoidance. Correlation between harassment culture and male dating withdrawal. Men choosing isolation over potential accusation. Romantic confidence destroyed by fear-based messaging. Mental health impact of criminalized romantic expression. Social psychology revealing costs of romantic paranoia. 6 months of observation reveals systematic romantic suppression. Men stopped flirting due to legitimate harassment concerns. Not lack of interest, but fear of misinterpretation. Romantic expression redefined as potentially predatory behavior. Natural human courtship criminalized through activist messaging. Traditional masculine pursuit behavior eliminated through social pressure. Learned that male romantic passivity is protective behavior, rational response to environment where flirting equals harassment. Romantic confidence destroyed by cultural war on masculinity. Men choosing safety over romantic expression. Authentic courtship replaced by formal consent protocols. Spontaneous romantic chemistry, impossible in litigious environment. Start questioning my own expectations about romantic interaction. Expect men to pursue while punishing pursuit behavior. Be confident but not aggressive, impossible standard. Romantic double bind where men can't win either way. Realize I contribute to problem through contradictory expectations. Want traditional romantic experience while supporting anti-flirting messaging. Begin encouraging authentic romantic expression rather than perfect behavior. Signal acceptance of natural masculine romantic energy. Demonstrate that flirting welcome rather than threatening. Notice immediate positive response when permission given explicitly. Men gradually showing more romantic confidence. When safety clearly established through consistent positive response. Learned that romantic expression requires demonstrated acceptance. Not assumed comfort, but proven safety through actions. Men's romantic authenticity returns when environment becomes genuinely safe, rather than performatively progressive but actually hostile. Flirting dies when romantic expression becomes legal liability. Romantic chemistry requires freedom to be natural rather than perfect. Both genders lose when courtship becomes criminalized rather than celebrated. Understanding requires recognizing legitimate male romantic concerns, rather than dismissing them as resistance to female empowerment.